Welcome to another episode of Troll in the Dungeon. I, of course, am your host, Stephen Gasinski, your Troll in the Dungeon. We're actually on episode 7? Hard to believe. Maybe it's 6. I don't know. I lose count after 2. No, I'm kidding. But in the meantime, another movie review. Another film I've been very excited about and got a little bit of awards buzz. Movie called Knives Out, starring Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Jamie Lee Curtis, Don Johnson, who's always nice to see, and Michael Shannon apparently is in this movie. I didn't recognize him, but then I saw his name in the credits. I was like, what? Then I realized who he was, and it kind of threw me off. Of course, written and directed by Rian Johnson of Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. I know, some of you are going to get a little... You're going to start exploding right here. We'll wait for that. Okay? You done blowing yourselves up? Okay? You done? Okay, cool. We can actually move forward now. So, Knives Out is a somewhat smaller budget film. It's more of a whodunit. It's very localized, for the most part, to one location. This huge mansion. There are a few other sets and such, which is always fun to watch. There's some cool moments. You kind of think there's one thing happened in this particular crime, but it turns out something completely different happened, which is always entertaining to see. It's very well executed as far as the plot twist. Now, you heard my rantings and ravings about Last Jedi. While I liked the film, there was this one political virtue signaling thing that happened in the movie that kind of grinded my gears a little bit. Did Rian Johnson shy away from that in this movie? No. And he did do that, and it kind of showed through, but it worked within the context of the narrative, so I can't completely bust his balls for it. I can actually argue with him philosophically on something, but he didn't just go out of his way to use that in the narrative. He used it effectively, and it worked, so I can't completely just hate him for it. And I won't. There are some people who are just going to ignore that and just go all, get their panties in a twist, and those people can't argue well anyway. But overall, I actually very much enjoyed the movie. There were a couple of times I laughed out loud. I had a really good time, and I hope this is a future franchise for Craig. They've already greenlit a sequel. There have been a couple of questions about what the sequel is going to be titled, because you can't just do Knives Out 2, because Knives Out actually happens within the context of the film and actually is used as a line, which kind of bugs me. I don't like that. If you're going out of your way to say, oh, look, our title's in the dialogue. Who cares? Shut up. Unless it's the name of a character, then it makes sense. But if you're just going out of your way to say the title in your dialogue, it's called dumbassery writing. It's dumb writing. It's bad writing. Go sit in the corner and think about what you've done. Okay? Hope your writers are taking note, because then you won't make this stupid, idiotic mistake. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if you ignore me at your own peril. And I'll come over there and yell at your stupid writing and make fun of you, what you rightly deserve. In the meantime, this film, I very much enjoyed it. Want to see it again? I probably will. I'll probably drag some people with me, kicking and screaming, just for my own amusement. And it'll be in my collection. And I hope they make a Knives Out sequel. Give Benoit Blanc, Daniel Craig's character, more stuff to do. Because, he's going to be looking for another franchise. He's done with Bond. After No Time to Die, he's done. So he needs another franchise to keep that British self working. Although he's going to have to work on a southern accent, which actually wasn't bad in the movie. I actually enjoyed it. I somewhat believed him. And I had some fun with some of his dialogue. Suspect foul play. I have eliminated no suspects. Can we get more of that, please? That would be awesome. Okay? Cool. In the meantime, that's my review for Knives Out. I hope you guys go and see it. I think it's very much worth the watch. I think you'll get a good chuckle out of it here and there. One of the best casts ever assembled for a film. And I'll probably keep saying that for various films because casting directors are getting better. They're not just throwing in big names. They're like, okay, this person will be great for this part, this person will be great for this part, this person will be great for this part because of the actor. And how good their auditions are, not just willy-nilly, ooh, this could be good, ooh, this could be good. Stop it! Well, actually, I'm not yelling at you guys now, which is a very good thing because you've learned your lesson. Instead of being dumb, you're like, I want to get the best actors for the best parts. In the meantime, we'll see Knives Out sequel. And there was a whole list, apparently, that people kept tweeting Rian Johnson, and apparently he kept reading all the titles and didn't get any writing done. So guys, stop it! Let him write the damn film so we can see it, okay? Cool! Thank you! Right when I get off my phone and I finish tweeting him a couple of my title ideas. Alright. Yes, I'm a good old-fashioned hypocrite. Deal with it! Go away! Don't judge me, I do what I want. In the meantime, this is Stephen Kaczynski signing off as soon as I sign on to Twitter and start tweeting Rian Johnson my title ideas. Okay? In the meantime, I'm signing off. Be bold, be brave, be courageous, and suspect foul play.